Привет, креативные! На связи Ситникова Аня, креативный директор Great. И сегодня наша встреча посвящена АИ-кейсам, которые получили награды на Clio в 2024 году в категории «Здоровье». Погнали! А это слайд для тех, кто со мной еще не знаком. Меня зовут Ситникова Аня, я креативный директор рекламного агентства Great из Санкт-Петербурга, неймер, редактор, копирайтер и АИ-амбассадор. Коротко про сегодняшний формат. Я рада получать от вас обратную связь, и здорово, что формат презентации с кружочками вам зашел. Поэтому сегодня вас ждет 20 слайдов, 7 кейсов, 15 кружочков до минуты каждый. В прошлом ролике про каннские кейсы я уже показывала, как ИИ активно проникает в социальные рекламные кампании. Но еще больше ИИ используется в категории «Здоровье». И сегодня я остановлюсь на 7 таких кейсах. Итак, первый кейс из золота Clio, бренд Еврофарма. Бренд разработал АИ-приложение, которое распознает мимику пациентов с болезнью Паркинсона и превращает обычное время в соцсетях в тренировку лицевых мышц. Смотрим.
3 anos atrás, você perceberia que eu estava sorrindo. Hoje, você não pode ver se estou feliz ou triste.
Las rutinas son muy difíciles de mantener, básicamente te hacen sentir a veces infantil, a mí me da tristeza.
Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative disorder, so the earlier you start the exercise, the more likely you are to preserve your muscles.
Using an open-source AI platform, we developed an app that leverages the built-in camera to recognize users' facial expressions and translate them into browsing actions. We applied the most important facial expression exercises into our app, turning a smile into a like, a surprise face into scrolling down, a disgust face into scrolling up, a sad face into play, and an angry face into swipe.
Exercise is very important. It strengthens the muscles and also strengthens the connection between the muscles and the brain, generating biofeedback. You express an emotion and then you feel that emotion more intensely, improving brain activity.
The Scrolling Therapy app allows users to control the most popular social media platforms with their faces, receiving visual confirmation that they're doing their exercises correctly.
O que me separa de outras espécies é nossa capacidade de transmitir as emoções. É nosso bem mais prezado.
Следующий кейс и серебро Clio. Это первый в мире АИ-биограф, который помогает людям с болезнью Альцгеймера сохранять воспоминания. Смотрим.
Reminiscence therapy consists of patients with Alzheimer's revisiting and immersing in past experiences. It has been proven to slow down disease progression by strengthening cognitive reserve.
Reminiscence therapy is an important tool. It's hard to implement and maintain, so it's not used as often as it should be.
Introducing me. Hi, I am the world's first artificial intelligence biographer. I help people with Alzheimer's maintain their cognitive function by writing their life stories based on recollections from them and their loved ones. How do I do it? Well, I trained for it, literally. My neural network has been trained on over 400 biographies written by the greatest writers, but my most valuable source is the patient whom I interview. First, the patient and their loved ones tell me everything about them.
The music was wonderful, and everybody had a good time.
Riding in the car with you, what seems like it should have been hurried, you knew how to redeem it and make it meaningful.
It seems like just yesterday we were enjoying a nice hot cup of tea at Bishopstone with everybody gathered round.
This is such a special place for us. First time we came out here together, and we looked at each other and we knew this was the place we wanted to be.
Next, I process all this data, organizing and anchoring life moments into a chronological timeline. Then I start writing. Writing a biography isn't a fast process, and for those with Alzheimer's, time is a rare commodity, but I can do it quickly. And what makes me unique? I'm not your typical large language model. I don't scrape the internet for data. Instead, I curate a finite and highly personalized set of data from patients and loved ones. Guess I'm just built different.
The iGrapher has enormous potential to help thousands, if not millions, of patients with Alzheimer's. It is accessible and it is based on solid science.
We see the iGrapher as a game-changing addition to Alzheimer's treatment protocol.
In the end, I will give patients a game-changing treatment, but also the gift of a lasting memory of who they are, in their own words, that even Alzheimer's won't erase.
Следующий кейс и бронза Clio. Это АИ-инструмент, который помогает людям с БАС. БАС – это боковой амиотрофический склероз. Создавать цифровое искусство с помощью движения глаз, тем самым возвращая голос через визуальное самовыражение. Смотрим.
Motor neuron disease is a neurological condition. People struggle to walk and to talk and to eventually breathe. And it's a condition that has no cure.
I am so grateful for this device, and it does not let me express anything about me. At least the essence is lost, and I find that frustrating.
When people listen to Sunway, it made me feel stupid. Some of these people were supposed to be my friends.
These are just regular people who have a rare disease that prevents them from communicating as themselves. Until now.
Introducing Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is the world's first AI art expression tool for people with MND.
I love the idea of generating images to be able to send to others to communicate my feelings.
Mind's Eye is a mobile app built to overcome major accessibility barriers with AI tools. Now even users with almost no mobility can easily create and share images just by moving their eyes.
The MND community are making this tool their own. Some are having more nuanced conversations whilst working through some difficult feelings.
The image that Louise just put up on screen for me is difficult to describe without being emotional, but it just shows how locked into her body she is.
To make inputs easy, one simply needs to type their subject, then choose from a library of style presets. Then share through SMS, email, or social media.
Maybe you try your feelings for your day.
I was never interested in art until I started using Mind's Eye. I am saying what I want with art.
I really miss banter and being sarcastic.
Of all the things I can make, I am most excited to make myself understood.
Еще одна бронза Clio. Этот кейс вы видели в прошлый раз, когда мы говорили про канские львы. Это инструмент, который по голосу определяет и распознает диабет второго типа. Если вы этот кейс видели, можно пропустить. Если нет, давайте посмотрим.
Our voice has the potential to change the world. And for the millions in communities of color and developing countries facing limited access to healthcare, it now, for the first time, has the power to save lives. Introducing Voice to Diabetes, turning voice samples into an equitable life-saving tool for millions.
A major step forward in diabetes detection.
This team of scientists built an algorithm that can detect type 2 diabetes
just by having them speak into their smartphone.
Which is insane. This is very cool stuff.
Yeah, it is. And without even pricking your finger or getting a blood test. This is crazy.
This groundbreaking innovation has already generated nearly 4 billion impressions. But what matters most is the significant impact it has on people's lives.
India is the second capital of diabetes in the world. Unfortunately, 50% of them are still undiagnosed. Voice to Diabetes will be able to give access to the 1 billion people who have mobile phones and could save countless lives.
Our study, published October 2023 in a peer-reviewed journal, analyzed over 18,000 voice recordings. We found unique features such as pitch, jitter, and shimmer, enabling type 2 diabetes screening accuracy of 89% for women and 86% for men. Our study distinguished the differences in female and male voices, ensuring equity throughout the entire process.
Currently in beta testing, our AI solution has already helped thousands of people, offering higher accuracy and personalized results compared to existing costly solutions, potentially saving $32.75 billion globally. And with developing hospital partnerships and 7 different studies in other disease states currently underway, it has the potential to save countless lives, including my own.
Гран-при Clio и компания Samsung. Samsung с помощью АИ и тактильной обратной связи создал логопеда на запястье, устройство, которое помогает людям с нарушением речи говорить уверенно в любой ситуации. Давайте посмотрим.
People with stutter, degenerative disorders, stroke, lack coordination between the brain and speech.
Impulse is an AI app for Galaxy Watch that uses an algorithm based on natural language processing to analyze and translate words into rhythmic vibration, allowing users to have an invisible assistant on their wrist by giving them a silent haptic pattern to follow in any situation.
The app is based on the proven rhythm therapy technique. We can create beats that subconsciously will help to increase speech fluency.
For the first time, these rhythmic patterns can be taken out of the treatment room thanks to the vibrometer inside Watch, giving users confidence and autonomy no matter the language they speak.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Sophisticated AI integrated with an Impulse enables users to upload their own speech to the app. The AI decodes it and automatically creates a rhythm base adapted to their capability and the tone they want for the speech.
Estimado público. This free app democratizes speech therapy, making it universally accessible, bringing it to anyone, anywhere.
Voice wave recognition technology enables training mode, offering custom exercises adapted to the individual's level and condition.
Una aplicación en el móvil conectada a un reloj que también nos da soluciones eficaces para personas con disfunciones verbales.
Thanks to Impulse, when I speak today, you hear the voice I could previously only hear in my mind.
Два кейса, которые не стали призерами, но на которых стоит остановиться. Они вошли в топ-10 лучших кейсов по мнению Clio, и один из них – это AI-радио для хирургов. Давайте посмотрим.
There are 313 million surgeries every year, but only 1.2 million surgeons. And surgical complications are the third leading cause of death worldwide. So how can we help surgical teams stay efficient, energized, and in the zone when lives are on the line? NextMed Health presents Life-Saving Radio, the world's first album and AI radio station clinically designed to improve surgical performance and help surgeons save lives. We started by rewriting the songs of AC/DC, the band clinically shown to amplify surgical precision. Then customize the OR audio experience to maximize its surgical effect.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Von der Wright, and we're about to play Highway to Heal for the first time in my OR, so let's go.
Good morning, Dr. Von der Wright. I'm your AI DJ, AI Angus, here to help your surgical team stay as sharp as a scalpel with a custom surgery soundtrack shown to amplify efficiency. And you're operating to the title track off Highway to Heal.
Data has shown that music can affect performance What we want in surgery is to be extremely accurate and precise and be in the zone.
I love how life-saving radio can help our teams achieve flow state to reach peak surgical performance, ultimately improving patient outcomes.
It's a perfect example of the super convergence of big data meets AI meets personalization, starting off in the operating room.
We are so excited about life-saving radio and what it's going to do for surgical performance.
Scrub in and rock out to life-saving radio. Up and roll.
Заключительный кейс – это тоже Samsung. Что же сделал Samsung на этот раз? А на этот раз он создал AI-приложение, которое в реальном времени подавляет стрессовые звуки для людей с аутизмом. Давайте смотреть.
Can advanced AI go beyond noise cancellation to create a personalized and autonomous solution? Samsung presents Unfear, an AI app that identifies and suppresses the noises that generate panic attacks in people with autism. Unfear continuously listens, pinpointing every sound before cross-referencing in real time with thousands of libraries.
La alternativa antes de la aplicación Unfear era que Alonso se quedase en casa, metido en su habitación, o utilizar los típicos cascos de obra, que evidentemente no es la solución.
When installing the app, Unfear's algorithm prompts users to create their own.
Ну что ж, это были все кейсы и какие выводы мы можем сделать, какие тренды мы можем выделить. АИ используется в этих кейсах не для вау-эффекта, а как этический инструмент. Он решает социальные, медицинские и гуманитарные задачи. Уходит на второй план образ такого всезнающего АИ. Теперь АИ – это ассистент, тренер, гид, логопед, арт-друг. На первом плане в этих кейсах человек, а не технология. Все победители используют АИ не для того, чтобы показать, что АИ может, а чтобы с помощью этого инструмента дать человеку то, что ему не хватает. Существует ли формула идеального кейса? Я не знаю, но я решила спросить у ИИ, и проанализировав все кейсы, которые мы с вами сегодня посмотрели, он мне выдал вот такую формулу. Внимание на экран. На этом все. Большое вам спасибо. Ставьте лайки, пишите в комментариях, какие кейсы вам интересно было бы рассмотреть в следующий раз, и давайте обратную связь. Буду рада ее получить. Пока-пока!